Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing a little bit of Vane. We've got an Insanity series permadeath game kind of going on. Today we're kind of trying to take advantage of our high construction skills and all that before we die to the permadeath stuff. We're gonna try to get some batteries built for the base. Right now, as soon as the solar panels stop getting sunlight, we run out of electricity. A battery would help with that. So later on in this episode, we will probably be heading down to the used car lot down the road. For now, we're gonna pick up a couple extra panels. We're just gonna borrow them from this neighbor super fast. Always afraid to see vitality going up. Makes me wonder if I'm sick and I just don't know it. So I turn this thing off. Good old borrowing. Someone's beeping at me. I don't know who's beeping at me, but we're gonna ignore that. Yeah, we're just gonna borrow these over here. We don't steal. Even in the zombie apocalypse, stealing is wrong. Grab a couple of these. Oh, let me put you guys back. Let's go back in the first person. Trying to remember to do that. Why am I getting so much? No, well, I guess vitality is not. Is vitality sickness? Or is it like jogging around? I feel like 2 more is a good number. I mean, I guess I could move a lot of them, but I'm feeling lazy. Ooh, you're spent. Moving things is hard. Glad you were able to join us, Hawk Lord. Glad you made it. Yeah, we decided to, like, I usually like to do like kind of like one big stream on Saturdays, but I feel like I might want to break Vane into smaller streams. That way I can kind of maybe get more focused goals kind of in. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's really gonna work or continue, but today that's what we're thinking. All right, let's hop up here. Let me see. Did I mention the rest of our goals for today's episodes? Let's see, rotate that a tiny bit. Yeah, after we do the hop back up. After we do the hot wiring cars, get some electrical skill, get this stuff home, hopefully build a battery. Basically, the idea is I've been in this temporary base way longer than I thought I was going to be. Oh, you can't not climb all the way up, huh? Oh. What's happening here? Yeah, the temporary base is basically becoming more permanent than I realized, mostly because the series is kicking my butt. So we're gonna beef up the home front a little bit longer since we're gonna be there longer than I really thought. Hey Leviathan, how you doing? There's the crouch button. I think we're gonna need some of this for cementing paste type stuff. So maybe we try to get a little bit of this going too. While we're here. All right. Anything else we can use while we're out here? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Maybe take the sleeping bag. I don't know. We'll take some seeds. Why not? Calm down, Mr. Zombie, sir. I think we already have like a cot in here, but we will keep a sleeping bag too. Why not? And then just draw. Oh, I forget. I can do it from the front seat. Just drop everything in here. Sounds like playing. All right, so now we're gonna go hotwire some cars, maybe commandeer some good parts. What am I seeing out there? Okay, what was that? Like that was not my imagination. What was that I was seeing? Okay, am I nuts? like right next to the flag, right? There's like some sort of red line there, right? Then as I get closer, it goes up, and then I, of course, jerk the mouse. But it disappeared. I don't know what that was. We'll go back out to the street so we don't run over any zombies. Usually just the channel name, UmmPlays. Oh, there it is again. What is that? And now it's gone again. I wonder what that little red line is. That is interesting. Some sort of glitch. We're not going to over worry about it. Yeah, you just plays, UmmPlays. That's fine. That works for me. All right. We're just going to book it down to the used car lot. Work on some lock picking. Work on some hot wiring. Yeah, this one's going to be focused mostly on kind of just getting the last little bit of requirements to get like batteries running mostly. That's the most important thing. Like our stats are really high, so not mean to go flying through the air like that. That's for sure. I think we're going to get out like here-ish just so that this is a little out in the open.
Hey guys. If you're liking the content so far, make sure to like and subscribe. Maybe drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
So, let's get to it. Yeah, just getting some electrical skill here mostly, and maybe some car parts while we're at it. That's what this little subsection of the stream is going to be about. Can't just press Z, because I got to actually hotwire. And since we really only need, like, I don't know, like this electrical stuff should go up pretty fast because we're really bad at it right now. But hopefully we get some successes so we get more EXP for successfully hot wiring. We get like 290, 218, 180. But even the fails, there we go. Like that one was 750 for the successful start. Guess we're in the backseat. Somebody didn't like any of that. Hey. Use your words, zombies. Use your words. I'll take 90 bucks. I ain't against it. What's your neck and head, sir? Like, ripped him right out of his wig or something. I imagine that most of these cars are going to be absolute train wrecks, so we probably aren't going to use... Oh, you know what, though? We're going to need some batteries. You guys sound like you're getting really close. Yeah, all right. Come out into the open and fight me. I feel like these guys are just going to keep pouring in, being in the center of town. I have to be careful not to break our baseball bat. You dead? You dead. Maybe like a heavy hit? Be a little more conservative? Nope, I guess not. Hoping to save hits. Oh yeah, these guys are going to pour in forever. I feel like there's somebody in one of these cars? I don't know. Yeah, so I mean, we have the goal to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. A little bit of a lofty goal, but you know, if anyone watching Vane is liking what they're seeing and wants to help out with that, you can one, see more Vane, two, help us out. Oh man. Oh hi. I don't have a weapon in my hand. We took a hit, but no scratches. I feel like I don't have to get an open wound to get a zombie infection. I'm not 100% sure on that or not. You dead? Like, why is this taking so many hits? I thought I could one-shot him. But, yeah. I think we'll probably hit 1K. Probably, realistically, I think, early next year. But I'd like to try for this year. That would be nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. But we got to remember to steal some batteries out of these too. We need batteries to make the makeshift battery stands to let us run our power overnight. Open. Is there a quicker way to do this? Uninstall? That's quick enough. Gotta remember we're not taking our bat out every time we walk out. Let's clear that glass before we decide to run through it. Inevitably we will do that, I'm sure. I feel like we're gonna get ourselves hoarded in no time with the amount of zombies we're pulling in. So what do you have to achieve to jump from, say, 23 to 24 strength? Honestly, like, it's probably not a lot. You probably just either, like, cut down a couple trees, 10 trees, or kill, like, 5 zombies, or I don't know what the exact numbers would be, but, like, jumping from 23 to 24, it's probably not a lot, really. But, usually beat things up. You can move heavy things. The heavier the thing and the farther you move it, the more it would add it up. I don't really care about any of these cars, and I expect most of them would be in absolutely terrible condition anyways. That's technically all of the electrical we need. I'd like to get in this hood without you chewing on me. What are your thoughts on that? Again, open instead of a... Come on, open. Give me the open option. There we go. Click it. I'm getting beat up for it. Uninstall. Get out. Taking hits. All right. Yeah, so, like, this game, if you haven't bought it already and you're interested in it, there is a demo, so you can kind of, like, just check for yourself to see if you like it, but... Yeah, you can still get the demo for this, but there is also a paid early access version that I think it's like $18 in that ballpark. It might be different regionally. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I have my zombies cranked up to the highest setting, so there are... Oh, I can't. I'm trying to hotwire and not turn it on. Hi. Am I doing it wrong? We gotta hurry this up because we are getting surrounded fast. Can't even really look up to see how bad it is. Turn it off, hop out. Yeah, this is mostly because I guess we're probably not being quiet and we're in the middle of the town, so it's a lot of zombies, really. We kind of don't need too much more. There's no sound from the engine. Can I get a successful hotwire? I mean, I'm not getting any EXP from that anyways. Okay, so let's not bother. I think we're just gonna go, I don't know, maybe we can get this one. Ooh, tough lock. We can get them to stay out there for a little second. I can climb that fence, yeah. Try to get this one. I think we need, like, I want 7 car batteries, I think. Which that's a lot of weight. I might not be able to carry all that. I guess I can check the glove box while I'm here. Ooh, I mean, that's not really helpless. Stay out there. Ooh, like, these are decent car parts. I'm not gonna... I thought maybe we would steal some, but I don't think we're gonna worry about it right now. We got 4 car batteries so far. I think I want 7. Okay, you stay over there. Climb over this fence. Set up. Oh. I saw like a weather balloon. I don't know why that's what I saw. Can I climb this? Oh, hi. Did any of those runners get over here yet? Not yet. So So we'll hotwire cars until we have 7 batteries, basically. Technically, I don't need to do the hot wiring, but I do need to pick them to get into the hood. But at that point, we might as well learn a little bit about hot wiring. The more you do, the quicker and more likely it will be next time. Hi. We're gonna go over there and exit. 1v1 me. Come on. Get out of there. How's our bat doing? It's fine so far. Open. Uninstall. Yeah, we're getting pretty heavy. We might go back to our truck super fast just so that we don't stay this heavy. Like if a horde came up right now, they'd all be runners. And that would be bad. Yeah, like, so I think we just gained that strength that we just got there just from beating a few zombies and just kind of carrying around these car batteries, really. We didn't really particularly do a lot. I don't know, we just put everything? I think so. Put these. All right. Now that we're not so fat. Did I get this one's battery? Did we think of that? Yes, we did. I honestly don't know what our count is on car batteries. We're gonna go double check. Probably something I should have thought of before we left. What do we got in here for batteries? So that's a total of 6. We really only need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I imagine, and just guessing wildly out of knowing very little, I guess. I imagine we got a ways to go before we get our first update in terms of the map. Just because I imagine map design is a little slower. Oh, hi. They still might do things to like fill in the current map kind of thing, but like new areas, that's in my mind, that sounds like a lot of work. Let's just take this one. Let's not drop it. Beautiful. All right, so we're basically getting into the nighttime. What else do we have to do while we're out here? We got our electrical skill high enough. We got the batteries that we're gonna need to build stuff. We honestly could probably just head home. Just focus on the mission. I think that's the plan. Just go backwards? I think so. Try not to love tap any of these telephone poles and break anything. Head on home. Once we get home, we'll probably just go to sleep so we can reset the light. We're probably gonna lose the daylight by the time we get there. On the road again. I half wish we had that Lamborghini that was back in the parking lot, but it doesn't have good carry capacity. It definitely can't fit as many solar panels on the roof. So as much as whipping around town would be kind of fun, utility-wise, it's not quite as good. That and being in that used car lot, it's in pretty bad shape too. We are gonna bump into this guy. Beautiful. Hope that he has more raw, hard leather on him. It's got pork. Oh, and a teeny bit of raw, hard leather. Wish he had more. But you get what you get. Looks like the ground is starting to get a little snowy. Just barely, just a little. Oh, we are hot. We might have the heat cranked up a little too much in here. Let's set this to warm. There we go. A little more comfortable for us. So, the main thing that we will need to do, besides maybe collecting some materials, will end up being getting a mechanical skill up to 50. It's 35 right now. I'm guessing? I don't really know. I'm thinking like it doesn't level up from things like campfires. But I really thought I was getting it when I was building walls and stuff. I don't really plan on building walls at this base, but maybe I can build a couple storage boxes and just see if that helps. Did I go too far? Where are we? 100% went too far. Son of, I always do this. I gotta like get a big sign and just drop it on the road. Arrows drawn on it, painted on it. I always miss this road. I live on this road and I always miss it. Yeah. I've done that in the past. I've done that to fix up a van where I'd go to the school bus station, and I forget whether it's specifically one bus that has like all pretty good parts, or whether just between all the buses available you can find them all. But yeah, I used to do the same thing basically. But yeah, maybe I'll do that and fix up a Lambo in this series. Another thing I really kind of have to find out at some point. This thing has a turning radius of a big-ass truck with 2 solar panels on it. The other thing I kind of want to do at some point is like figure out how damage works with the vehicles, like especially when running things over like dinner. Did I get them? No. I didn't want to hit all the fences and stuff, but I'm a bad driver. Ooh, that guy is a meaty little fox. Like, does running over every zombie do damage? Does running over the zombie faster do damage? Does it only do damage to your chassis? When your chassis is damaged, does it start damaging the other parts? Or do all parts always take all damage? Like, I have a lot of assumptions about those answers, but I haven't really proven it. So one day I kind of want to just like mess around with running things over and just seeing how much damage was taken and not. Just kind of like figure that out once and for all. Because I noticed for the most part, it feels like really only my chassis ever gets damaged. I mean, I'm sure other things are deteriorating slowly, but nowhere near as fast as the chassis. Alright, let's hop out. Thank you. Hey. Like, did that take a damage? Why didn't that hurt me? Like, there was a crash noise. That would be kind of silly, I feel, if I damaged my truck on my shin. But maybe. Off the headlights. Get the gates closed up. I don't know. I feel like I've been getting a lot of hordes lately, so I'm nervous about getting them like all the time now. Oh, another random thought that I had, and I don't believe there's a way to do it, but I don't know if anyone is more clever than I am. What I'd really like to do is get like one of those little motorcycles, and I don't know if there's any way possible for me to build a ramp, like this was one of my thoughts, but I don't think these are really ramps as much as they look like ramps. But I thought about like those dirt piles. Like if I ever built a base like with a dirt pile, could I use that dirt pile to like ramp off of it and over a fence as an escape method? Or is there anything in the game that I could build to like get up high, like while driving? I'd like a quick escape kind of option, like in like those kind of ideas. Like if I could like place a motorcycle up there, and you know, I don't think I'd make it that far without any momentum. But if I could just drive over the fence and just get away, that would be amazing. Or you know, hit a ramp and just jump the fence. I wonder if there's a way to do that. I don't know. Something I've been thinking about lately. I don't think there's any options, but maybe one day. Or maybe there's something I'm missing. Didn't they increase the damage to stop you from just... Yes, I believe they did. And I believe that was quite a while ago in the demo, basically. But, yeah, they don't want you just running over everything. I know when I first started after early access, it had been a while since I dealt with a horde, but I dealt with one by running it over, and basically it went from a very good health vehicle, 80-90%, to like on fire. So yeah, they definitely made that harder. Did I grab that fence? Yikes! I almost broke my ankles. I'm not sure if I would break my ankles or not. I assume that seems too high to me, so I assume I would. I would love to. I don't know what I could build that would be a ramp. Like this is the closest thing to a ramp, and I'm pretty sure if I rammed into it with a motorcycle, this would just break. Or I'd kill myself crashing into it. One or the other. One of us wouldn't survive. I don't think I would jump it. All right, so then we got to get these two things connected. I think I have to do them from the panel. I don't know. We're going to try to land on that and hope we don't break an ankle. Okay. I mean, we went as close down to the ground as we could. We landed on the bench and not the table and didn't break any ankles. So maybe we'll try it for the science. The extra 1 foot. Examine connections. Add a connection. Can I see it snap? Guess so. All right. That I can just tell that 1 extra foot is gonna do it. I can just tell. Oh, okay. We're safe. All right, 1 more solar panel. And then again, because we don't have a battery kind of saving up the extra energy from the daytime, like these solar panels ain't doing nothing at nighttime. Is it like really bright? Is this like a super bright night? I wonder why it would be. But it does seem super bright. Is it just because it snowed? That is weird. We on this one? I think we are. I guess we could examine your connections. You are connected. Examine your connections. And you are connected. And this one we already know, but it should look the same. Yep, okay. Let's not mess around. I was gonna say, should we find out like the extra height of the solar panels? But I feel like we've already pushed our luck beyond what we should be pushing. It looks like our battery died, but we'll fix that problem in a little bit. Let's go to sleep. 7 hours, probably not enough. I don't have my... Ooh, way darker now. Let's go a couple... It snows in here, by the way. I don't know why this building doesn't count fully as indoors, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Let's sleep maybe another 3 hours just as a guess. Still not very bright. Maybe... Okay, I can't... Oh, the sofa. Oh, yeah, we don't have a flashlight. If the sofa, let's just keep going to bed, I guess. That's a drying rack, so I'm facing the wrong way. I can't find my bed. Why is there nothing but dryer rack? Okay, that's okay, so that's the bed. There we go. Sleep. Let's go another 3. I get a little light. Okay, awesome. All right, we're gonna pause real fast. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. We gotta keep ourselves in first person. So Hawklord was saying snow reflects light significantly, acting like a giant mirror that brightens nights by bouncing ambient light from the moon and stars and artificial sources. Just Googled it to confirm what I thought. And yeah, that makes a lot of sense because we are starting to get to snow on the ground all the time. That would explain why it seemed so bright last night. That's a cool little detail. I kind of like the things that I really like that the developers in this game add. Like just crazy little things like that. It's freaking awesome. All right. So our next task here, probably get ourselves a little bit of food and water. We have this stuff that is frozen. The oven is on and it's still frozen. So the idea here then, I guess, is we brought home microwave. This microwave to see if I could do stuff with this. One of the problems is, one, it's not connected to anything right now, but it uses 1200 watts of power, which is way more. Well, you got 3 panels now. Can you get that kind of power? Not really. Each of these provides almost 1,000. So that should be able to get this turned on. Yep. Should we set the time? Probably not. You're not going to be on in a minute. So the idea is, let's turn this thing on. Are you heating? You're hot instantly. Nice. Okay. Cool. I wonder if there's better options that don't take so much power. Maybe once we're saving battery power, which again, the goal of the rest of the series, maybe we won't have to flip on one of those generators just to run that. How quick? Okay, it's still hot. I don't know how long that lasts. Probably not forever, so let's get that in our mouths before we have to do it again. Is our water frozen? Okay, somehow the water's okay. Drink up. So something I've been having some small problems with. Let's wash ourselves a little bit. I'm not exactly sure whether I'm just not saving my progress correctly or I'm doing something wrong with these connections. But it seems like I keep re-boiling all of these water containers and then somehow, some way, they're still getting contaminated after the fact. Like, I make sure all the dirty water gets out, like 100%, and then I boil it. And then I make sure the container that I moved it in is completely empty. And I only move clean water, but eventually it seems to get dirty again. So either I'm mismanaging saves and causing myself god-awful amounts of work to reboil this stuff, or the dishwasher maybe is putting dirty water back into the supply. I don't know if that I hope it's just draining the dirty water and not doing that, but I don't know. Yeah, this is one of my videos. This was one of the first early access games, and basically it was similar to a recent episode where basically I was in between just trying to move some inventory stuff, and then a horde popped in super fast. So I just kind of jumped into the thing, but I just shortened the episode to just the horde, basically. Threw in my little intro and whatnot, the new intro, and then here it just starts with me running to a car and running from a horde, trying to deal with it. And this was actually the situation I was talking about. This was the horde that basically took this 90% vehicle down to just about on fire and smoking by the end of this, like 4 minutes or so. So, like, yeah, definitely cars are taking damage. But that actually is somewhat does mean that the car parts somehow, the engine somehow was taking damage beyond just the chassis. I just don't know whether it only started taking damage after the chassis got to 0 or the entire way along. But yeah, I liked it. Gets a good little free subliminal subscribe message out there to people. And, you know, just keeps, if I'm cooking and doing laundry or anything boring, we'll have a little bit of horde action to watch. So, yeah, you know, nice little detail. I liked it. Glad you noticed, class. Glad you liked it. So our next steps are basically we want to get to building up the utilities, particularly this guy, so we don't have to worry about keeping water unfrozen. Right now, like this water, oh, that water is frozen. Why is that water frozen? This water over here is not frozen. Oh, yes, it is. How'd I drink water out of the... I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes stuff freezes, sometimes it doesn't. It's quite difficult. We're hoping that building the insulated rain collector will help us deal with some of that. We have the campfire to heat things up. Sometimes the stove does enough being on to keep at least this one not frozen, but not today, apparently. We do have the kerosene heater in the background if we want to get extra heat, but we're just thinking insulated one just to prevent all dealing with frozen water. Let's get a battery in this guy first and foremost. Let me see here. Tab. Let's remove the battery, insert a battery, go here, select. All right, now we at least know what time it is. One of the things I want to build, not a station, it's a utility, is this battery, well, this one and the battery charger. I'm imagining the battery charger is easier. Oh no, I thought this was one battery, so we're short one battery. We'll probably just steal one out of like an ambulance outside or something. Crap, I thought this was one. Well, electrical scrap and cardboard scrap is really easy. Surprised we have so little cardboard scrap. That's weird. And then electrical probably is not in here, but it will be in this little box. Good. So we go outside, get a couple car batteries. Batteries. We'll just take our worst two. Condition doesn't matter. At some point, again, I didn't really plan on being here for too long, but at some point, I'm probably gonna like make use of this base a little bit better rather than just cramming ourselves in the corner. Like, I'll probably try to, I don't know, I'm thinking I'll like quarter it out a little bit. Like, maybe this will stay as our workbench and supplies area. Maybe we'll take a lot of this medical supply stuff and kind of build up a little hospital corner. Maybe like you know, maybe a weapons corner near the main door, and then I'm thinking car stuff comes outside. My last base, I didn't like having the car stuff inside and having to carry it, especially since car parts are so heavy. So we'll probably just build a little pit stop wall over here. I don't know. But I don't know what the fourth quarter would be. Maybe a kitchen, maybe more of a formal kitchen and bathroom like this. This would be a corner, and we just build it up a little bit better than this. Something like that to kind of like, you know, make better use of the space. And like I said, this home is becoming semi-permanent quickly. So making it a little more homely, maybe getting a nice live, laugh, love sign or something silly like that. Nah, I don't know. All right, let's build this battery charger. And because, surprise, it's, there we go. Build. I don't know if I really care too deeply where it goes. Maybe just on this little bench, because a bench could use a little character. Beautiful. And that's exactly what I was hoping for. A little extra electrical, but I was hoping for mechanical too. No mechanical, huh? Oh, cookie. Nope, that's still not mechanical. All right, so add a connection. I think I got a little wall plug. I thought I saw a wall plug over here. There we go. Now that should be powered. That yellow power symbol mean it's not? Check power. It will charge batteries. Let's get all of our batteries. So the weight capacity of this thing. How do I get into it? It can only charge one car battery at a time. Just weight capacity wise and nothing else. But most other batteries are super light. Like whether they're tool batteries or cell phone batteries or anything. Like it's all pretty light. Do I have any batteries in here? Doesn't look like it. Get all the batteries. Have I been throwing away my batteries? I hope not. Most of them seem to be charged. I think I've been kind of throwing away batteries, but I think I might have to stop doing that. I thought I'd keep getting unlimited batteries like I have in other games, but that might not be the case here in insanity mode. So we'll just keep all our batteries in here. They'll always be charging up, and yeah, good little quality of life change for us. So that did nothing for our mechanical. I'm trying to think what the best thing to build for mechanical will be and not be wasteful. I guess one thing I should do is mechanical is at 487 right now. I'm wondering if I like just build a simple little box, which I don't even have stuff for simple little boxes. Yeah, campfire as something even more simple. Utilities. That way I don't have to use nails. Is it not a utility? Is it a station? It is a station. What would you need? Logs and scrap. I think all of that's in here. Logs are for sure. Then scrap would be down here. Wood. If I just built one campfire, would that add mechanical? Actually, what's the symbol for mechanical too? Instead of just knowing the number, stats. Mechanical is a gear. 487. Build, station, campfire. So no mechanical from that. That's a little bit what I was afraid of. Because I felt like if it was campfires, it would be, mechanical would be closer to like construction. So that's bad. I guess I didn't have to destroy it, but yeah. So I feel like maybe I gotta build things in here. What if I build, can I build more paste? Do I have, put it over here, paste. Do I have everything I need? I don't have powder. Do I have, I think we have powder in the car, but we didn't get a lot. I want to see if making maybe powder would help us. Or paste more. Did I not stop at a yellow bin and get powder? Did I not move it off of me? Maybe I got bricks. Yeah, it looks like we got bricks, not powder. Okay, so we can't make paste, but what about brackets? Can we make more brackets? More iron scrap. I think we still got more. That would be here. Yeah, lots. If I went and just built one, do we not get to experience? There we go. And that has the gear. So this gives us mechanical. Maybe we just build up a lot of brackets, because we're going to need a lot of these eventually. I don't feel like this is super wasteful. What tool do you need? Hammer and basic pliers. We double this up. Search. Hammer. Pliers. Take some scrap out of this. How many do we got building? 50? Build 100 here, build 100 over there. Double up the time. What happened? It looks like we got a cloud over our solar panels. This is why we need a battery. Is that all of them? Okay. We got that going. What time is it? Oh, it's raining out. Son of a... I don't want to stay out here too long because I don't want to get too wet. And fry my batteries, but if I examined your connections... Oh, they're not... Like this is... Yeah. It's not getting any sunlight at all. That's no good. I don't know. We might like just let this build up a little bit. Watch our... Oh, our TV's off. For some reason, I thought the TV was staying on even when the power was out for some reason. I was going to say, we're going to sit here, watch some TV and do some exercise, but I guess the TV's out of the question. I thought the TV was like magically glitched and just playing. Let's get some exercise in. We'll multitask a tiny bit while those things go in. Hopefully, we're going to get somewhere near 50 mechanical, but we'll bring you guys right back in a minute. All right. We are back. We did some exercising. We did some bracket making. We have, I believe, enough mechanical skill now to build everything we need. But I think we have prerequisites to take care of first. In terms of getting everything ready. So I think we're going to need to get ourselves a forge at the very least. So we need some iron scrap. A little more than that. Can I just split stack? Say 6. And then take these 2. I wish you could see this ingredient list underneath the inventory. I wish it were on the other side. We need 15 screws, which if I were screws, I'd be either not in the toolbox, either in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully we got more somewhere else. Okay, good. Oops. Whatever. And what else? What else? What else? Oh, it's right there in red. Oh, I don't know if I have reinforced. Did I make any yet? Oh, I did. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Stations. We're gonna get this guy. Can I wedge that in there? Ooh, I can. I'd like to see. Right there. Best. We did get our fireman's gloves, so we can use this thing. So, a thing we're gonna need. Wait, why is it raw hematite? And oh, it is. It's iron scrap. Okay. Whew. Had me nervous. Did I keep iron scrap on me? I don't think I did. Well, I feel like, oops. What am I doing wrong? Iron. I don't think I have any on me. I don't. I'm half afraid we're gonna need better. I think we're gonna need charcoal to run this, which we probably have some. So maybe we're okay. What's the temperature requirement? Doesn't say. I don't have fuel in there. Charcoal would be in this one. Okay. We've gotten enough fireplaces and grills to have some charcoal. That's lucky. What'd I do? Okay, it just took a second to go in there. Okay, it needs a lighter. I hope I kept a lighter. Pretty sure I did. Do I have to put this? Is this? I don't exactly remember how to use the lighter. Do I just? No. Put it in my little hotbar or something? Nope. Do I just try to ignite it with it on me? Yes. A shame you can't dismantle some really damaged vehicles for scrap. So in a way I could. Like, I could have gone when I was at the car lot. I could have just taken all those parts and scrapped them, like uninstalled them all and scrapped them all. And probably gotten a decent amount of materials that way. I just wasn't sure if I'd rather have the parts in case I need to repair them. So I didn't go that route. But yeah, it's definitely an option, something I could do. All right, so we're gonna get some ingots made up. I forget exactly what we needed that for. Oh, because I think this doesn't make sheets. So I need to make a better bench than this. So I need to make this station fabrication workbench, and this I needed ingots for. Let's also check out components. Not the advanced ones. So copper wire bundling and casings. I think maybe we started making casings. Did we have casings? Yeah, very, very few casings. Okay. I think you just take this out, right? And then it goes down reasonably slowly. That will last for a little while. So, one more time, components, casings. We probably need more than we have. Copper wire bundle, I think I need to make. So more casings again. And torn wires. Surprised we have a torn wire. I thought torn wire was something I had to make out of electrical scrap. We have one sheet. Break up actual car body, not the engine parts. Yeah, I don't think you could break up the actual car body. No, not yet. I don't think. Though I guess I technically haven't tried. That was fast. I don't know how many ingots we really want. It seems like we were not having any sort of hard time getting iron scrap though, so maybe we'll just put the rest of this in there and hope that I don't regret that decision. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So casings, it's just from ingots, so we're gonna have to make more of those anyways. Plastic, do I have a lot of plastic? Wait, oh, that's the wood one. Plastic, should have a good amount of this, so we're gonna put these in there too once this is done. I wonder how I got these. Huh. Let's go. Alright, that's done. That's done. Put this in. These go super fast. Oh, it's not making very much at all. So does like a better forge make more of these? I hope. I kind of wish I could have made the better forge, but something was kind of keeping me from getting there immediately. Okay, so I'm suddenly remembering why we have to dismantle absolutely everything in the world. We've been kind of going easy on it because we didn't have building projects, but turning things into ingots is not as easy as it sounds. I'm unfortunately finding out now. Remembering? That's a word now. Let's try that for now. Ingots in here, casings. I just want to see what one makes 10. That's a lot. Let's make one more. Next up was bundles. Torn wires. Do I have to make torn wires? I feel like I thought I did. But I don't seem to have many torn wires. Maybe I just didn't put them in here. I feel like I should have more than that. There we go. Is this all to make components? First the bundle. How many bundles? Did I do something wrong? We don't have a power. We do have a power driver. It's just on us. Okay, driver. I'm assuming a wait, where? Whatever. Maybe it's somewhere else. Okay, that's making multiples too. Let's back up a step and figure out how many components we need one more time. That here, it's not on this. We already made the makeshift forge, so let's take that off of our menu. Stations. Let's take it. I think we're making this, right? Oh, we only, okay, we're overdoing it. I gotta be careful with this stuff. Remove all HUD pins. Honestly, we just take this out right now. Components. Did I not just make components? Guess not. Did I not just make components? I feel like I get so confused at this stage. Okay, and even that's making extras. Okay, get this on us. I did not pin that, but I think I can build multiples. We're gonna take everything out of this. I think we're just gonna destroy the standard workbench. It's because we don't have a ton of space right now. Not that we don't have a ton of space, but I haven't really made optimal use of our space yet. And then we're gonna build stations. Build. Why are you fighting me on this? Really? Here we go. That's what I mean, it goes there. Not the enter. Alright. So this guy we can give power to. Technically water too. What if... Did I not add it? Maybe I'm wrong? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the other way around. Is that a snap? But then I don't see it, so I don't think it is a snap. It is weird because it looks like a snap. But then it disappears, so I don't think it is. We're not gonna mess around with that. We don't need power that badly. The other thing is maybe it doesn't need power. Maybe it only needs water for things like cementing paste. I'm gonna connect it to the sink. I'm using the sink kind of like as a central hub. Whatever. I don't know what's going on with the connections. I'm not gonna worry about it. Why did we build this guy? Because this gave us access to sheets. Specifically the small metal sheets, which are made out of these. So more iron ingots and more reinforced brackets. I don't know if we have too many more reinforced brackets. We have literally 0 brackets. Rural. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get stuck having to go do some boring things before we can finish getting all the way to the top tier stuff. So I think maybe since the episode's already just crossed the 1 hour mark, we will call it here. Anyone that's watching these Vane episodes, let me know that you're liking them so that I continue bringing them to you, so that the algorithm knows to share them with other Vane lovers. Smashing that subscribe button would help a lot. We have a goal to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and yeah, I'll stop boring you with channel rants, and I'll catch you next time.
As always, thank you so much for watching. Interested in seeing more? Here's another video on your screen. If you liked anything you saw, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing, or sharing your thoughts in the comments. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.